What's going on, guys? King Schratz here, back into the video on the channel, and today I had to check in with Wawa because we need to get another Strat sub, which has become a thing. A lot of you have actually tried the Strat sub, and what is it? Well, it's a sub that I made up one day on the fly, and then I've been changing to suit my likings for better part of about 2 months now. Starts with chicken strips and then you go crazy from there. So that is what's inside here. We just keep making changes to it, and every once in a while I get a craving, I gotta check back in at my Wawa. Also got 2 other things that we never tried before because the Twitch chat helped me with this one and this one, as well as lobster bisque, bro. I don't know. I wanted to try lobster bisque. I got some Tostitos because I had this guacamole from the day before, and I had it wrapped up in like some saran wrap, but they said that you gotta eat this quick, but it was really good, so I'm gonna eat the chips with the guac, and then I got a little bit of Tostitos queso, which you can't see the cam, but it's holding the chips up to make it look good. Diet Pepsi, that's what we got. Drop a thumbs up. Let me show you what's inside here. This is a panini, or is it a quesadilla? It's a quesadilla. It's not a panini, I'm tripping. So we got a buffalo chicken quesadilla, because everybody said you wanted to try the buffalo chicken quesadilla. There's like 4 different quesadillas on Wawa's menu. Everybody says, yo, you gotta try. And that was one of them. So we got a buffalo chicken quesadilla, and let's get into the Strat sub. No more waiting for this. Got the big dog, the foot long, like I'm gonna get a 6-cent sandwich. No way. No way, no how. Please be correct. Please be what it's supposed to be. Yes, it is. This is the Strat sub. What is on the Strat sub, you ask? Let me tell you. After I move this. We got the classic roll, the hot honey sauce, the chipotle, the creamy chipotle sauce, the cherry pepper relish, provolone, gotta have the pepperoni, of course, pepper, oregano, grated parm, tomatoes. That is what is on this augmentation, this change of the Strat sub. I got a bite in the bottom too. Oh, good one. I got suggested to do the creamy chipotle over the garlic aioli, and I like where that's going. I like where that's going. The pepperoni, the tomato, the provolone, or the pepper jack, whatever one you want to do, I do that one. It does hit. It hits every time. That's a keeper. The hot honey is a must. It has a little bit of something to that. But that right there is a banger. Seriously. Still going to be a 9.5 for me out of 10. I'm still going to love it. Cheesesteak with the garlic aioli, the pepper, relish, provolone cheese, salt, pepper, oregano, parmesan. Same thing. I'm going to try this one bite without anything because we have a weird suggestion. There it is in the bottom. Look at that. Is there pepperoni in here? No, right? No. That's not bad. Banana pepper's a nice touch. That's better than before. No, it's not a real Philly, but I don't care. Still pretty good for one. But the suggestion, which made no sense, was this. Meatballs in the cheesesteak. Look, I'm gonna try whatever, bro. Y'all should know by now. So I'm gonna put my cheese balls. So I'm gonna put my meatballs, my balls in this steak, and see if it makes any sense. A lot of people think Wawa has superior meatballs. So I said, okay, say less. I'm gonna try it. I don't have a problem with trying that. So we got a meatball Philly cheesesteak, which I dropped one. Put my ball back in. Yeah, it makes no sense. But we're still gonna try it though. You have to get that cherry pepper relish, man. Whoa. It's like a pizza cheesesteak with the cherry pepper relish and the garlic aioli. I can't say it's the best cheesesteak I've ever had, but from Wawa, this might be a staple we gotta work with. This is the Schratz cheesesteak. We're just gonna have a whole Wawa menu, bro. That's fine with me. Real talk. 9.3 out of 10. I like that a lot. Wawa scale. Woo. Now we've been trying to go down these quesadillas, so I want to try this. It's the buffalo chicken cheesesteak. There's a lot of something in here. I don't even know what the hell it is. Okay, it's not bad, but this is throwing me off. See that soggy? No. Nice touch with the salsa, the pico on here. The flavor on that is crazy. It just got soggy because of all the stuff in there. But the flavor actually goes crazy. I can see that working well in like a chicken sandwich, like a buffalo chicken cheesesteak kind of sandwich. And adding this salsa to it, that pico. Oh, we gotta put this in a sandwich. It's tortilla ain't doing it justice. I need bread to hold this up. I'm not doing this. Ooh. This one's actually kind of crazy. This is probably one of the better that I've done. We might be getting closer to the perfect Wawa order. Because that, I think, needs to go in a cheesesteak. Like in a bread. But it's still, the flavor definitely goes crazy. Now, I need some of these scoopity scoops. Here, you want to scoot up? Scoot up, bro. Hold on. Here, move up. There we go. I gotta get into some of this. I had this guac yesterday at a place called El Jardine. El Jardine, I should say. It's not Jardine. It's not American. And it went so crazy that I got tortilla chips. Bro. Oh my goodness. Oh, next level diffy. I'm not a guac person. This is some of the best guac I've had ever. I said it yesterday. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. That's the first time putting real guac on a sandwich. And it's not going to be the last. The cheesesteak with this, I'm like drooling. For real. It's probably the guac that's making a hard carry, because the cheesesteak alone I thought was good. But with the guac, it's like a 9.6, bro. Ooh. As far as that chicken quesadilla, buffalo chicken, much better on a sandwich. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. That soggy tortilla just ruined me, but it tastes so good that I have to overlook that and still give it a higher rating than I thought. Also got to try this lobster bisque, which is apparently a thing. I have guac on my spoon. I'm just going. That's how we clean things when it's just you. Lobster bisque. I don't know how to help. There is probably not a lobster in here whatsoever, but we're going to try it anyway. Hold on. That's weird. It tastes just like lobster bisque if you took the lobster out. If you know lobster bisque, I'm actually a big fan of it. This is actually spot on to the taste of lobster bisque, but there's no damn lobster in it whatsoever. They had to make like a stock or something like that, because I like that. I just know they just called it bisque, lobster flavored bisque, and it'd have been very accurate. Because other than the corn chowder, that's the best soup I've had here, and I was not expecting that. This was like a joke throwaway, and I was just throwing it in. And yes, I'm dipping my tortillas in whatever. But in the bisque. Not quite corn chowder level good, but much better than I thought. For real. Well, 7 out of 10. Let me get a little warm soda. I've never been a person until now that said that Pepsi was better than Coke, or vice versa. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, Coke is trash. Oh, Pepsi's trash. I think I finally picked a side. All these years later. And what changed it for me was trying a different kind of Coke. I've been saying this for maybe a month now, but about a month ago, I've had it before. For some reason, I just wanted to try it again. Like, I always get Sprite, but I order my groceries before I get them. It just makes my life easier, and it stops me from buying stupid stuff in the store. So a lot of times, even if I go to the store, I do the pickup. It just makes my life easier. So, normally, I get a couple of Diet Sprites, like a 2-liter. But they didn't have any. But what they did have is Coke Zero. But they had a 24-pack of cans. I normally don't get cans, I get 2 liters. I usually like 2 or 3 of them. So I said, okay, it's on sale, boom, let me get 24-pack. It was mad cheap. Like, I think I paid $10 for it, which for a 24-pack of like not off-brand soda, that's a steal. So, put the Coke Zero in the fridge. Don't even think about it. One day, see me crack one of these bad boys open. Crack it open. It was so damn refreshing. I said, wow, this is amazing. But not Diet Coke. It's not the same. Coke Zero. Coke Zero sugar, to be specific. It's the red label. It tastes different. It's better. An ice cold Coke Zero has become my second favorite soft drink behind Sprite. I know it sounds crazy because you're like, what? Yeah. What's the difference? I'm telling you. Now when I drink this, bro, I'm like, bro, this ain't no Coke Zero. So I've officially joined the Coca-Cola as the superior to the two. I have been the biggest proponent of who gives a crap for my entire life. Yes, the bag of nacho chips is still behind me. The whole time. And now, Coke Zero. Coke. What's better? Pepsi or Coke? Coke. Crazy how that works. But I can't fight it. Well, all they had in the store was Diet Pepsi. They didn't have Diet Coke or Coke Zero. And I guess I didn't really think about it until I drank this right now. And I was like, this is not what it's supposed to be. I still like Pepsi, but it don't hit like Coke do. So, I have finally picked a side. I am not big on the pick-a-side culture, but preference is preference, and Coke Zero is Coke Zero. It is superior. I gotta bite this one. as a person who loves Wawa, I've been eating it far back as I can remember. And then, being from North Jersey, they didn't have them in North Jersey until the second half of my life. And ever since then, I've been a frequenter. I still haven't perfected my order though. But I'm happy to say that I'm getting close. I feel like the Schratz sub is on the verge. 1 or 2 more changes. And it's cheesesteak. We gotta do this in there. That's good. We can make a whole menu. Because I'm gonna keep that in rotation. The cheesesteak with the peppers and the cherry pepper relish. And even the meatballs, because the sauce for the meatballs. You don't really need, you can make a pizza cheesesteak with the pepperoni. We got something coming. But we're getting there. I'm gonna have my own menu. Just so all my people on the East Coast, because we East Coast people, I love y'all on the West Coast, all that stuff, I love y'all. But Wawa is a culture. It's a thing. Where I'm at. So, I want to perfect this. But we might have cracked something right here. This I just need to change up just a little bit. Because the meatballs is a nice touch, but they don't need the meatballs. I just need the pizza cheesesteak is on the menu already. Maybe like a side dipping sauce. We'll get there. We'll get there, but we're getting there. But that's the update. Coca-Cola, definitely a thing. I've been rewatching The Last Dance, which is like the Jordan Bulls 90s documentary. I'm gonna get back on that. I gotta finish that. It's been awesome to watch that again. I forgot how dope the 90s Bulls were. I only really got to see the second half. I never really remembered like the beginning half, like the first three-peat. I don't remember that. I remember the second three-peat. I remember the Jordan, the Brian Russell, the push off, all that. But the thing that got me the most was the Dennis Rodman. Wildest man in the history of basketball. And that includes Wilt. Because I don't think Wilt would have left the team to go to Vegas to party. Or they couldn't find him and he was wrestling. I laugh you gotta watch, if you never watched The Last Dance, you gotta hear the Bulls tell this story. You gotta hear Michael Jordan telling this story. And he's sitting there and he's got his big chair and he's like, well, I couldn't find Dennis. I couldn't find him. That's so crazy to me, bro. He's like, I didn't know where Dennis was. So I asked Phil. And Phil's like, Dennis said he needed a break. I said, what the hell you mean he needed a break? So we couldn't find him. So I go to practice the next day and Dennis Rodman's not there. And I asked Phil. I said, Phil, is this an excuse for absence for Dennis? He said, no. He said, do you know where it is? No, I don't know. So then he finally found Dennis. And Jordan's like, I seen him. And I was like, this isn't good. So Dennis Rodman's on TV wrestling with Hulk Hogan. I couldn't find him. So he went to get him. I'm combining 2 stories, but it's too funny to not tell them both at the same time. But he couldn't find Dennis. He said he had to go and pick his ass up from the hotel. So he knocked on the door, and Carmen Electra was standing there in a towel. Bro, we played the whole thing in a Twitch chat, bro. I was crying. I can't stop laughing at that. Like, I still can't believe it. I knew NBA players was wild, but I didn't know they were leaving in the middle of like a playoff, like whatever. He got any break. And then they cut to Dennis. And Dennis Rodman is a footage of him. He's just laughing, you know, because it's current Dennis. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck what the fuck Vegas. I'm sorry. Too funny. If you've never seen The Last Dance, please go watch it. So I can talk about this with y'all. But I'm gonna go finish that documentary. Make sure I edit this video so I got it out for y'all. But I love y'all. Thank you again so much for your support. What a vibe. What a vibe, man. Wawa. Love y'all. You're not Coca-Cola, but I'll still, nah. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. I love y'all. The hand signs. They made it. See